Hello? Can everybody hear me okay? I remember last time the stream crashed, I lost audio. I'm not seeing any buffering so far. Okay, good. We have voice. Actually, I've watched enough of your videos, See You Later, that when I see you type into the chat, I can't actually hear you. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. I don't know if my modem/router just needed to be reset. If it's just one of those things, or if I was actually having internet issues. Yeah, it's a compliment. I tend to avoid watching videos that I hate. Not enough time in the day for that. Okay. Well, it looks like we got 3. I think we had like 6 on the last stream. Well, I guess people will trickle back in. Let's get back into it, shall we? Crap. Now I don't even remember where we left off. Oh yeah, we bought the room. Let's see. We'll go ahead and wait till 7. We'll get some food, some drink, some sleep, and then we'll head out to Swindler's Den, I think. Think he was more than just the router?
There's plenty more with that. Just give a holler.
You give me all the credit for your TES5 videos? Oh, yeah, because we were kind of collaborating on our Movavi knowledge a little bit there, weren't we? Well, that's a very nice sentiment. I'm glad I could help in some way. Strudel was having issues as well? Is she streaming on one of the other channels? Like on Discord or something? Or did she just lose internet? Ooh, we got too much food. That's why our encumbrance is so high all the time, is because I'm carrying so much damn food. I'm sorry, Jagasta. Some grilled mushrooms. There we go. Well sated. Getting a little low on mead there, aren't we? 2 bottles of the good stuff. Well, maybe we'll find some more at Swindler's Den. Otherwise, we can afford buying some from the innkeep, I guess. Jagasta, in terms of food, he has a bit of a sweet tooth, I think. Not so much for moon sugar and skooma, but he does like mead, being distilled from honey, anyway. And he does like the little crostadas and little baked goods and stuff that he can get, but he's not too picky of an eater. When I first spun up this character randomly, in his inventory was some vegetable soup, which I thought kind of odd for a Khajiit. So the way I roleplayed that was that he had an adventurous taste. I kind of imagined Khajiit as being mostly carnivorous, especially with like fish and stuff like that, as you mentioned. Carrying too much food. Do you have the same problem with your encumbrance there, Loki? So yeah, the way I roleplayed him having that odd food is that he has an adventurous spirit. He likes to try cuisine from foreign places, and he kind of developed a taste for human and merit cuisine.
Spare a coin for a Don't get too far ahead.
Okay.
How are we doing?
Have a quick breakfast here. You know what? I'm gonna... Ooh, I don't want to eat raw mammoth meat. I should probably try to cook that up at some point. I think that there is a cooking pot in the next room. I'll try to make some mammoth steak with that. Yeah, off camera, I fought some giants. Just to kind of see where I stood gameplay-wise, and it went well. Relatively speaking, I suppose. I did take a few NASA flights into the stratosphere, but eventually, after some practice, I was able to take down a giant and a couple mammoths, so I do not believe Jagasta to be underpowered, even though he does not carry a weapon.
How are we doing?
How can I argue with
Alright, let's fill up our water skin and gather the troops, and we'll head out.
What can I get you? Of course. Plenty more with that. Just give a holler.
Yeah, thanks for coming back, Magus. Like I said before, I don't know what was going on there. I don't know whether my router and modem needed to be reset, but apparently Strudel was also having connectivity issues elsewhere, so might have been a bigger thing. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to gather the troops. Before I go back in there, meditate to our new deity, Kinnereth, aka Canarthi.
You had a strong drink and a fist fight with her.
And I do want to take a second to get the lay of the land on my hotkeys here too. I've been doing most of my play on the Ashlander character concept challenge on Beofish's Discord. I actually debated maybe streaming some of him a little bit. Yeah, me too. See you later. I usually keep myself in really good shape, but this this whole lockdown situation, especially with the wife out of town, not keeping me honest with the diet. I don't think Oreos and donuts are a balanced diet. Well, I guess if I grow outward uniformly, that's still technically balanced, right? Okay. Get some meditation done. We are only at 33.2% favor with Canarthi. We were a devotee of Alkosh before, but for role-playing reasons, we chose Canarthi instead. We seem to have a closer relationship with her. Let's cook up that mammoth steak. Oh, Eric's already using it. Alright, Eric. Finish up, do your thing. Oops. I meant to... There we go. Just gotta cook up this mammoth steak real quick. He takes up so much room, you know? Okay, on the road again. I'm not gonna sing. Last time I tried to sing on stream, it was terrible. Surprised I didn't lose all my subscribers.
Take pity, sir, and spare me a few seconds.
Okay, let's get the sack, the satchel, and the walking stick all set up there. There we go. Ready for travel. Yeah, my job does not keep me fit, William. That's kind of the problem. I still eat whatever I want anyway. I used to do some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu training about 3 times a week, which kept me in pretty good shape, but since the whole thing happened, I am not about to wrestle people for fun anymore. That's for sure. So I've been doing weight training instead, but it's just not the same as a 2-hour long combat session, you know? I'm trying. Hey, Simpa! How you doing, friend? Having a good Saturday evening over there so far?
Huh? Yes?
Okay, just stopping to say hello to fellow travelers, that's it. When I tend to go back and forth on the same road out in the Skyrim, I always call it an overworld because I did play my fair share of the Legend of Zelda series. If I'm going to be going back and forth... Okay, now is this bear trapped or is he... just chilling out there on the road? Yeah, when I tend to go back and forth on the same roads out in the overworld in Skyrim, I tend to kind of fast travel a little bit more. But for some reason the road from Whiterun to Rorikstead and Markarth maybe, they're just so beautiful. I mean, the scenery just never really gets old, does it? It's very nice with the mountains and the fog. I got the Daindalod running. Okay. Do a quick save here. Let's make sure I have Death Alternative turned back on because that's kind of a big part of this. Yes. So if we die to this bear... Okay, easy there, friend. Are you stuck on a trap? Yes, you are. Okay. Easy. Oh, he attacked us.
That's what I call teamwork.
Poor animal. He must have been crazed from being in the trap for so long. Well, let's see if we can give this animal's death a purpose, yes? Maybe discover some healing properties from something within him. Skyrim has mods?
What's today?
Let me tell you a story about Skyrim and mods, Magus. I'm sure you have your own stories. How's Enderall modding going, by the way? Did you get it up and running? I haven't seen the last few streams. Well, Kanarthi, she is at it again. Who is this Nana Ildeen? Oh, I remember Nana. Nana has needs. From Markarth, the treasury house?
For Debella's glory. Divines bless us with...
Well, she has a whole lot of fun stuff. Enderall with 252 mods, 73 plugins. The My Way Enderall list. That's Wabbajack, I'm guessing. Rudy ENB with the new one from with Cathedral Weathers. Some pretty stuff. I have to say though, the Rudy looks very similar to the ENB that I'm running NVT. Both high quality, sort of heavier ENBs, I suppose. They tend to have go a little heavy on the ambient occlusion, so it tends to be a little darker. But they both look real sexy. No, that is the old Nana from the Treasury House in Markarth. When we went to confront Thonar Silverblood about his connections to the Forsworn. Oh, that was another thing. Another notification there. Yeah, she was, Nana, every time we passed her, she would go, you let Nana know if you need anything, And we got a really creepy vibe from her. A sort of creepy sexual vibe from her. And that's where the whole Nana has needs mod, or meme, came from, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think See You Later would know anything about Markarth. Not that he completely made that city his own place, both in terms of modding and real estate. I'm still really impressed with how you were able to completely transform Skyrim into more of a sort of like a Sims game almost. Artorius the businessman. Oh. The saber cats of Skyrim, they give cats everywhere a bad name. Okay, well, we will try to leave him alone, but if he insists on fighting, we will be ready, yes? This Pillar of Death's mark. Feels completely inert to this one. Yeah, so anybody who doesn't know, Jagasta is not Dragonborn, but there are dragons in his game. So he will not be able to make use of any shouts or anything. Is that a skeever? Believe so. Skeever and a wolf? In cahoots? Well, this is the natural order of things. Predators will hunt, and the prey will flee. We just have to be careful. Not to become the prey, yes? Yeah, See You Later is a fan of Dindalad, as a lot of people are. Still running an older version, but man, it's worth it when you come over a horizon and you see just this sprawling masterpiece before you. I'm still getting some pop in, though. That's not great. Might be time to update at some point. The problem is I'm running such an old version of the EXE, and I feel like I talk about this in every stream, that I've been able to avoid updates, Steam updates for so long. Well, not updates for the Steam client itself, but updates to Skyrim from Steam. That my EXE is really low, low version, and that means that there are a lot of mods that I just can't take advantage of. I tried to update to the latest version of the NVT ENB that has the Night Eye fix on it, and it seemed to work great up until the point where I tried to disable Night Eye, to toggle Night Eye off, and I would get a crash every single time. So I think it has to do with how old my EXE is. I also got to tell you, I cannot wait until I'm able to get a 3080 or maybe even a 3090 in this system. Those cards look incredible. So I can update or really crank up the draw distance for you know, foliage and stuff like that, so I get less pop-in. I know that only goes so far because of the way the cells load in this game engine, but it'll be a little less jarring at least. Yeah, if you look out to the horizon, you can kind of see a distinguishable line where the foliage ends and the distant terrain starts that doesn't have the foliage on it. If you follow the cursor, like this line right here. And that's kind of, I think, where the cell markings are. The COC cells are stitched together. At least that's kind of my interpretation of what I've read on the internet, which is always correct. Okay, let's start them off with some fire.
Finish this!
Oh, I'm still zoomed in. I was wondering why my FOV looked a little funky. There we go. Okay, I'm hitting all kinds of hotkeys here. I was gonna get the lay of the land on my hotkeys when my stream crashed before. Are you talking about ENB? Oh no, see you later. I don't know if you've seen the new news, but NVIDIA did announce its new line of graphics cards coming out in just a couple weeks, actually. So the 3080 is going to be twice the performance of a 2080 Ti. Well, about 70 to 90% performance boost. For, what was it, $700? There's the 3090 as well, which replaces the RTX Titan. But that's only, did they say $1,400 or $1,500 for that, as opposed to the $2,500 that the RTX Titan MSRP was. So yeah, I'm looking at the 3090 and the 3080. I'm just trying to decide how crazy I want to get with it. And it probably also heavily hinges on availability, because people are